Real quick, I just heard something. Excuse me. You got an angel number that keep flashing. You hear me? This angel number is very personal to you. This angel number could have been priority. You could be this, something about this number. It could, represent priority. It could represent something that um, was consequence from neglect, or it could represent some harmony. It can represent um, your habits. It can represent a point in your life where when you have a vantage point where you need to try a different angle. It could represent, you know, your heart. It could represent, what it is that is coming from your heart. Could be a connection, a chance, something that's cohesive, especially when it comes to your core values and your self-talk and results of preparing yourself and filling yourself with joy first. Filling yourself with joy from head to toe. Don't let nobody fill your head with doubt. Encourage yourself. It ain't no reason for you to look for, somebody to pump you up when, it's not serving you for real, because they inflating your head on purpose. That shit in this season no longer serves you. Period. It's time to close that chapter. Embrace a oneness with yourself is what I'm hearing. Your angels been telling you you don't need nobody to validate you for shit. And you talking too motherfucking much, telling everybody your business is what the G said. It's time to make a shift. First, it's time to make a spiritual shift. I'm hearing, for real about that detox or a lot that we need to let go of. And I know I've been screaming for a while that I'm gonna stop smoking, y'all. And for real, I know we can do anything. We gotta embrace this new energy. Some of us are able to heal others. To Jesus saying is listening to this message, and your angels want you to acknowledge that you have that skill. You know, somebody need to know that they about to be welcomed to rags and not riches. And a lot of us, so gang, it's gonna be our responsibility to welcome in some riches. You hear me? The Jesus saying be prosperous because we've been enlightened. We went through a transformation, and it's some intents that we made. Even if we didn't make them, I just got chills on this super moon last night. We still can do it tonight, is what I'm hearing. But we've made them before, is what I'm hearing. Is what we've been what we've been affirming. You know what I'm saying? Somebody want to go to a different area code, a different zip code. Focus on that shit. Somebody want to renew. The foundation of their family, focus on that. Somebody, might want to renew the foundation of their home, focus on that. Whatever it is that Jesus saying, we got to repeat it to ourselves throughout the day. Dig that. So we make our own magic. We don't need a motherfucker. You know, we can say goodbye to some closure. I don't even use that in my everyday discussions, yo. I don't say those words. 3:33, I just saw on the clock. I don't say those words goodbye. I say see you. But we gotta say bye to some shit, y'all. We gotta be raw. We gotta be dogs. We gotta be bold. We gotta trust ourselves when I'm talking about we gotta be dogs. You hear me? And then that dog mentality, it gotta go. The G said we need to do some breathing techniques and all that. Our bodies are important. You know, we look to our physical health, but we need to look to our spiritual health too. Hey, I see the penitentiary one day. Run from the police, that's right. Mama catch me, put a whip into my backside. Ooh, y'all see what happened, right? Ooh, y'all see what happened with Tupac. That damn Chief Keef, his punk ass. I've been screaming, y'all. I promise I've been screaming. I've been screaming. Yeah. Yeah. 6/16, y'all. June 16th, 1971 to September 13th, 1996. Those numbers might be significant. Those years might be significant. I know that Gemini is significant in my life. My grandfather was born on 6/16 as well. We can have some of our grandfathers, who have ascended, is what I'm hearing, in the spiritual realm, who've been trying to pull our coattails, been flashing some numbers too. You hear me? Somebody on that shit. Somebody got a different addiction than you. You could smoke a hell of a lot of weed, and somebody else, they could, smoke water or, lace their blunts or some shit like that, or do nose candy. They could do meth or something, or pop pills, Molly and that bullshit. Somebody, I'm hearing when it comes to the nighttime hours as well. That's why they got some financial issues and they can't pay child support because they be out. They be out here. They be out here. That nightlife been guiding them. That nightlife been guiding them. They behind on child support payments, and they hanging with the wrong crowd. Wasn't even raised like that. Even as a crack fiend, mama 616, I just saw on the clock. You always was a yes. Listen, so somebody was raised in that type of environment. Was raised in that type of environment. So somebody older, they know how the fucking crack rock deteriorated our fucking homes in the 80s. Goddamn, I know it hit my hood in the 80s and fucked my motherfucking dear EC up. 40 and over, man. So I know it's a handful of my peers. They most definitely on Sherm, on water, on juice. But I never knew. A lot of them, was freebasing. So that was a long fucking time ago. You hear me? Long fucking time ago. So the G's want you to know, get them cackheads out your motherfucking mix. You got some money coming, baby. They don't supposed to be nowhere around. You know what type of mindset they got. Aquarius South Node, Leo North Node. Somebody got those placements in their chart. You about to step into your power. You about to be able to change some things. You most definitely about to be able to change your surroundings. Be able to get little around here. You hear me? But who is the okay, you could have a parent who's still on drugs, who's been struggling for a while to kick the habit. God fearing. Somebody been praying for this money too. Signals and towers and shit, Somebody can have a minute phone or one of those government phones. Spiritual leader. About to get some money. 40 and over. This gonna be enough money, for those who were lost. Because you know what it's like to be lost. You know what it's like to be lost. Your phone mess around and ring. You hear me? Your phone mess around. That's that cash app. Y'all know that sound. Who love me? And open up your cash app and be like, what? But it's like, opening up your purse or getting in your car and your phone was charging or some shit and your shit gone is what I just heard. What's at the bottom? Somebody you ain't had no contact with. Look at you with that big ass heart. Look at you with that big ass heart is what I'm hearing. Ain't nobody thought about you though. I ain't being funny or nothing. Ain't nobody thought about you. That's what I said about talking too much. You better not say a motherfucking word. Leave that to yourself. I'm hearing somebody gonna pay it forward too to one of my spiritual leaders. Somebody about to get some money. Somebody got about to get some money. So just looking down in that camera, I heard something about a T zone. A T zone. So I'm hearing, like 20,000, 30,000, or something like that. 20,000, $30,000. But it's, somebody you're not talking to. Somebody you're not talking to right now. Very distant. Knew everything. Virgo energy. Somebody been in hermit mode. This can be the one who posing as a Christian is what I just heard too. The one who's posing as a Christian. So this next holiday coming up, you could be already out the way, planning something, want to let everybody know that you're doing better. That's what can happen. Because you can show enough end up being lost. But somebody lost and turned out, so they gon' tell. What is this? Somebody lost and turned out, so they gon' tell. But wait, you know what I'm hearing? Somebody about to get some money, right? You about to move. You moving from the inner city, moving from, the hood. About to be a suburbanite somewhere in a big house. Somebody you dating though, somebody that you will be dating, they can have a lot of money. Somebody gonna move you. Somebody about to give you some money so you can move. They feel like you've been burdened for too long. But look, this is somebody who been struggling with, you know, holding up their end of the bargain. This is somebody who's been struggling with, actually, I'm hearing surviving. Yeah, look at this here. Somebody who's been struggling with surviving. But look, this reading is timeless. It could be happening sometime soon, is what I'm hearing. So look out for it. Because somebody is on drugs and they're a jacker. This person 40 and over. You could probably have, yeah, look, you could, this person tickles your funny bone. You could probably counsel this person, or this could be somebody younger than you. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't quite place your finger on this, what it is that this person, does in their spare time, their free time. It's like, they cloak their energy, is what I'm hearing. Just saw something go in front of me. They cloak their energy a little bit, but this is also somebody I'm hearing something is not right with them. For real, something is not right with this person. Aquarius South Node, Leo North Node. Unexpected call. But this, this is someone who is trying to survive. I heard they're trying to somebody gonna be calling somebody in the spiritual community, somebody who's spiritually gifted. It's gonna be something that's really not shocking though. It's gonna be something that's really not shocking. It's like, Yeah, this is somebody's new person. Somebody's new person can have a lot of money. Yeah, they can come from money. This is gonna be your new person. Somebody listening to me in Ohio. Yep. But look, there's something going on with the Kulu. You can meet this person at a funeral. This person gonna change your life. This person is somebody who's gonna help you to become sober. Is what I'm hearing. Sober minded. This person is gonna promise some spiritual survival, along with this person. I'm hearing this is something that you're ready for. This is someone also who is um who is a little spiritually enlightened, and I'm thinking of their spirituality when it comes to what you do, you know, and what you've been reflecting on, what you've been aligning yourself with, what you've been meditating about, your pot of gold and your rainbow. Um, Not just that though, a revelation. That's what I'm hearing, a revelation. A revelation that you had. It was a message from spirit about the changes that was going to come, and that you have elevated spiritually, and they want you to continue doing so, and that you have been surrounded around those who are connected to the old you. You ready for this higher level of commitment? Somebody from your childhood did something. You hear me? They did something. Spirit says you've been coming up with blanks. Somebody's shooting blanks too. You hear me? Somebody's shooting blanks. Somebody's shooting blanks when it comes to their spiritual journey. Somebody want to siphon somebody's energy too. You hear me? Somebody want to siphon this energy away from you because this is your soulmate, and somebody who thinks that you are less than. They don't think very much of you. They feel like they want your privileges. They've been trying to magically fuck this shit up. You empower everybody else though. Your messages are heartfelt, whether you know it or not. How it is that you pick them up before they fall. You know what I'm saying? Before they fall on deaf ears. You too are a spiritual leader. You've been prompting a lot of survival. You've been keeping people on their toes because somebody been on. It's like I'm seeing the scene with Nino Brown and Ice T. I wanna shoot you so bad my dick is hard type energy, right? Mm-hmm. Fire sign dealing with the earth sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody car about to be down. My bad for the lighting, y'all. We got this Pisces. We got this new wardrobe. And I see you may be thinking about reconnecting with folk because you might want to show them that you done came up. Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that shit. Coming from where I'm from. Psych. Because you know they some motherfucking whacked out ass individuals. They fugazi as hell. Ain't nothing angelic about them, but you've had a lot of inclinations when it came to this game god mentality and how they be trying to work behind the scenes to position themselves up top by being shisty. They got skin problems. They got a lot of secrets. Whoever this Virgo is, and they dealing with an older woman or an older man, price just done went up. Somebody getting some new shoes. This man may need to shave, or this woman This woman may have a lot of hair up under her arms. Ooh, she got buckwheat in the headlock around this bitch. And somebody got on some heels. They on your heels too. You hear me? It's what's been spoken publicly by another spiritual leader. Yeah. Price just went up though. Price just went up because it's some heavy traffic. It's some heavy traffic too. Somebody's selling about their house. I'm seeing, you know, with these coochie issues, some some holistic treatments could help. But the Jesus saying make a doctor's appointment. So last week you could have been in your own energy, you know, for real. It was some shit that was swayed just a little bit. I'm feeling by you and your spiritual team. Last Wednesday, the Jesus saying something was swayed by you. That says no longer the caterpillar. That cycle closed. This is a whole new one. Follow the guidance of your Heavenly Father and your spiritual team. This is a new beginning. It's your wheel of fortune. You somebody's karma too. But this is your karma. This is good karma. Somebody about to go through some motherfucking karma. They want you to go no contact when you get this money. You hear me? Go no contact. You need a weekend solo dolo. Need to be in your own energy anyway. You didn't overlook some shit though. You overlooked some shit. I feel like these skeletons that somebody has a lot to do with their place of work, what they may say they do for work. Somebody's phone rings a lot, is what I'm hearing. Somebody's phone rings a lot. And right now, they could be lying. They could be lying. What's going on here? Who else here? Who else is here in Ohio? In the land and 330? This is where it's gonna happen. The G said never say never. So yeah, somebody need to get their coochie checked. It ain't nothing but a bacteria infection. You've been receiving a lot of messages from a spiritualist, or this is for a known tarot reader. Yep. You just don't know what you do to me, is what I heard. Somebody could be coming to Ohio. Ooh, excuse me. Y'all know they make me cough when it be the actual facts. It was for real, for real. They be like, yeah, speak more on that, baby. There's a big cough, man. Oh, shit. So, this is a good omen. This is something that you manifested. It's happening this week. It's happening now. It's already getting in gear. You hear me? It's already getting in gear. So you watch out for whoever these people are that you know are some schemers. You hear me? That you know some goddamn schemers is what your ancestors is saying. You don't tell they motherfucking ass shit. I wouldn't. And somebody got some skeletons in their closet. They do. Literally and figuratively. They ain't Tommy, because Tommy had a job for real. They got fired. We're gonna get fired. Yep. And they trying to pay a court fee. So they find out you got some goddamn money. They're gonna be trying to be all up in your damn pockets, is what the Jesus saying. Somebody, yeah, hey, somebody done stole something. Yeah, somebody stole something. They looking to steal something to Jesus saying this week. They want to leave you in despair. Something been haunting you about these motherfuckers too. I said it's already been some irreversible damage. You probably fuck around and this shit be happening before the week is out, is what the Jesus saying. Before next week is out. It's been too much he say, she say shit. You hear me? Look, yeah, you already know what it is right here. You already know what it is. Oh my goodness, you done manifested it. Look. And good health, but they want you to go pay attention to this bacteria infection. Who is this? One of my new subscribers. You about to get some money, boo. Look. You live in Ohio? What's up? You about to get some money, baby. And you know whoever this motherfucker is. You know who this person is that you ain't supposed to tell. 40 and over. Look, your closest friend did that shit. Look, the G said it's a karmic relationship. And look, it's these Masons and Eastern Stars who ain't been wanting you to get to this pot of gold, goddamn it. And they, motherfuckers jump on anybody's bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? Just to say they know somebody or just to be around some motherfuckers too. And then people know that you know you live in this spiritual life. You know, they know you live in this spiritual life, so they try to get you up out your hookup, have you charging some shit to the game and going in the opposite direction. But you already claimed all this. You hear me? You already claimed all this. Period. But look, your ancestor said, Most High said no. You can't tell nobody. Because it's some long-term shit that'll happen. You listen to me. Yeah, you listen to me. You the one who just had this miracle baby 40 and over? Or just found out somebody was pregnant? Or you just found out you was pregnant? Yeah, baby. Price done went up on everything. That you done got your haircut or something, or need a haircut. Somebody need a goddamn haircut. And you know who it is that's been using you. That's just your scapegoat. Go on and get the back of that neck cleaned up. Somebody in a medical field. But yeah, get this bacteria infection. You know, men can have it too. Look, I see a secret organization, y'all. You gotta be careful what you wish for too. You know, be careful what it is that you write and what you petition and what it is that you are affirming is what I'm hearing. But this unified love is coming. Yeah, they are coming. And they on bone. Yeah, they on bone. They might be the police. Yeah, they might be the police. Or it could be somebody that you dated when you were younger, like in your 20s or in your teens. You had a one night stand with them. It's like, they was acting flaky and shit after y'all did something, is what I'm hearing. But this person could have just came into some money. They could have just got promoted. But you about to get promoted. Everything getting cleared up is what I'm hearing. Everything getting cleared up. This gonna be a secret though, is what I'm hearing. Yep, everything getting cleared up. Period. Something about their tennis shoes. Somebody gonna have on some $800 tennis shoes. Somebody gonna have on some $800 tennis shoes. And then who, look, somebody sending somebody to seduce you about this money. We got a lot of Masons and Eastern Stars. If you're in Cleveland, you know where they at. To fuck you brainless, goddammit. And they keep playing with this motherfucking voodoo doll in this Mason group, this Eastern Star group. And G said, don't be confused about shit. You already know who it is. You heard me? It's the same old shit, though. 1 minute you get some money, 1 minute you up, 1 minute you down, but you about to keep this shit. You got some staying power, goddammit. And look, they said no. It is a woman trying to seduce somebody, too. Gonna be trying to seduce a man. Or it could be another woman trying to seduce another woman, taking how it resonates. Somebody on a dating app, somebody using somebody. Yeah, somebody using somebody on a dating app. Look, I love y'all. Somebody taking Cialis. Yep, somebody taking Cialis. Look, you got a bacteria infection and you keep using them dick hard pills. Bruh. Make an appointment, like the G said. Fab high about that shit though. And are you going through a midlife crisis? Let's seek counseling. Let's not be seeking out the cunts. Because that's what they are, cunts. White men call women cunts and they be infuriated. So look, there's a cure coming. It is. It's a cure coming. It's some balance as well. And somebody is a Libra. This person is like the suit and tie type. Could drive a silver car. Somebody's an Aquarius and somebody is most definitely a Cancer. It's a lot that's going to be naturally restored with you, but you have to make this appointment. Ladies make these appointments as well. You know what I'm saying? You should never say never about what it is that you wouldn't do. Never say never about, or you never say never about what it is that you wouldn't do. Whether it could be, angelic presences coming through people and you looking at them, like they ain't shit. The Jesus guiding people through you. Through you. Through you. You hear me? Motherfuckers who you should just be walking by, who you can see through, whose wounds aren't healed. Your wounds, it's like the healing has taken place. And when it comes to your spiritual wisdom, you've learned a lot, and you got to pay attention to what your spiritual team is trying to communicate to you when it is pertaining to this message. You hear me? Reflect on them numbers. Reflect on that proverb, whatever that definition is that you need to decipher. These messages is what the Jesus is saying. These messages, 216-440-330-417. You didn't let go of these fears already, And it's not like you've compromised your any religious beliefs, because I'm hearing somebody put spiritual, not religious. Word. Word. But your ancestors said you got some people at a distance, and that's where they need to stay. Hold on. Yeah, that's where they need to stay. There is a silver lining for you. But these people who have looked at you like you were meager, you know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't shit. They was real about saying fuck you. So it ain't no reason to try to prove nothing to them. You hear me? No reason to try to prove anything to them. What you say has already been proven. What you predicted, what I predict, what you predict, what you say. It ain't no deja vu. You ain't talking just because. You hear me? You can predict some shit too. You spiritually talented. Don't think you not. Don't think that's not your G's who's not speaking to you, and you need to follow the guidance and follow that motherfucking yellow brick road, not the shit brick road. Yeah, not the shit brick road. Follow that yellow brick road. Be spiritual attacks because you're not vulnerable in the spirit. You're strong in the spirit. Recognize, analyze, and realize that. Okay. Somebody just shaved. Need to shave. Need to get a lineup or a haircut, but you feeling good like you woofing it, bro? Or sis, you feeling good natural? I do too, but I throw on my wigs here and there. We about to spruce up though. Period. We climbing to the top, regardless of these naysayers who say that we aren't deserving of this spiritual knowledge, this mystical, knowledge that skipped a generation. Our angels guiding us, and we understand this shit. Let's go.